Hey guys, I'm Chris at Wolfe Manufacturing. Today we got something new to show you. Some of you might know, I work on paperwork and whatnot all week long, and on the weekends I like to get out in the shop, do a special project, and try out a new product or just kind of get something done in the shop that needs to get done. I'll show you what I did last weekend right here. Got this stairway built for our mezzanine last weekend. I think it turned out really nice. We got it powder coated that gunmetal gray that we use on our splitters, and it really turned out pretty nice. So now we can access our mezzanine without having to climb a ladder every time. See, we have a ladder sitting over there. Kind of a pain, but kind of putting the finishing touches on the shop here, at least until we add on. We got 3 offices upstairs now that are going to get finished up here, and but that's not what I'm here to show you this weekend. Even though that turned out pretty well, I've actually got something else to show you guys. This thing, I give a backstory on this. I bought a bucket, a Grapple bucket, from a company not far away. They do a lot of buckets. They do a pretty good job on most of them. Their Grapple bucket was made for more like brush or really big firewood, and I wasn't really happy with it. So I wanted to design one that fits my needs a little better, and one that doesn't piss me off every time I try to use it. Check that out right here. All right, so we still need to get our grapples on it, but we plan to offer this here as a rock bucket and as a grapple bucket. Okay. What's the benefits of this? Well, it has removable sides, so when you go to take a scoop of firewood, you can keep all the pieces in at the ends here. And then we have a little smaller spacing in here, in between each plate there. There's just over 3 inches there, okay? So a lot of that finer, smaller split firewood isn't going to be falling through there like the one we have. The one that we have outside there is probably about 5 inches in between. And a lot of times I would have firewood falling through in between all the tines while you're trying to load a trailer or whatnot. And it really gets aggravating, rolling over chunks of firewood that fall out and, get in your way when you're trying to load with a skid loader. Another benefit of our rock bucket, of course, at Wolfe Ridge here, we try to build everything to last you a lifetime. This is no exception. We make this rock bucket, or when we add the grapples on, it'll be a grapple bucket. This is all made out of AR 400 plate. What does that mean? Well, AR 400 is an alloy, heat-treated alloy steel that is 5 times more resistant to bending than a mild steel. So that's huge. Does it cost more to make it like this? Absolutely. Absolutely. The material's a lot more expensive, but you know, I don't like having my equipment, my attachments all bent up and having to fix on them, weld on them. This here, you won't have any problems with that. So it's all 1/2 inch and 5/8 AR 400, built to last a lifetime, right here in the United States. I think we go try it out. It's not completely finished. Still waiting on some of the bushings that go on the top here for the grapples. I'll show you the grapples here. That's going to be those parts will make up the grapple arms. And then we're waiting on some bushings for the cylinder mounts and the hinges for the grapple thumbs. All those pieces are there. Just waiting on some bushings to get machined, and we'll add them on later. But I think I'm gonna go out and try it out just the way it is and see how she does. I think it's gonna work really well. I've got a lot of firewood to move, so we'll go try it out on the JCB. Hang tight. This is being made as just a rock bucket. We'll have a bigger guard on the back. And then of course the grapples will also have the grapples itself will act as a back guard. And then we'll put something in between. Make it a little taller in the back, but so stuff in the back doesn't fall out from the top. Goal is to scoop up firewood without as much dirt as just a standard bucket. We let the dirt fall through the bottom. And of course, take some practice, but you want to be able to just shake it a little bit, have most of that dirt fall through. That was a good scoop there. Alright, well, for starters, I think it turned out pretty well. We'll add a backer plate up here on the top. Something that comes up maybe another foot with holes that you can see through. You know, just kind of a mesh guard back there. We'll actually laser cut something and box it in with, you know, either flat bar or tubing or whatnot there. Just to keep the pieces from falling over the back, so you can get a really nice big scoop. Be nice to have like at least a half a face cord in there at a time. So then you know two scoops will fill a face cord or a pickup load there. But all in all, I think it turned out pretty well so far. Make some little adjustments there, and we'll add our grapples on next weekend when we get our bushings. but I think it's definitely going to be plenty heavy duty. Well, that's our show for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. And let me know what you think of this bucket down in the comments. I've already had quite a few people ask for us to make them one. It's good to have a working model we can beat on here for a little while, get those grapples on, and then we'll have that all done by June 26th for the Midwest Firewood Frenzy. And that's going to be happening right here in our back lot. We got plenty of space back there for some firewood guys to come hang out. We'll have a food truck. We'll have some splitters of our own here, and Metsa machines will be here with Yappa firewood processors that are made in Finland. They're nice, really nice, fast little processor. Some of them will handle up to 18-inch diameter. Most of them are like 14-inch diameter, which would be like perfect for these cull logs I've got here. Those would be, most of those there would go through one of the smaller Yappa processors. And so Bob over there, he's a really great guy. We've been friends for a while now, and so I want to invite him to the show. I didn't want it to be a real big expo, at least not for the first time. We'll see how it all goes, and next year, if everything goes well this year, we can always make it a little bigger next year. But if you're in the area on June 26th, I know there's a Country Fest going on that same weekend over in Cadott, Wisconsin. We'll have all of our stuff going on in the morning and into the early evening, so you could actually hit both, which is kind of neat. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and let me know what you think down in the comments. Thanks so much. Take care.